How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, the Ichinose, well, I should have said Kotomi first because that's the first name. Kotomi Ichinose playthrough. Makes it sound really fancy like that, but you know, it's well, have you heard those violins? Because it may sound fancy, it's actually quite scarring. Alright, previously, we gave back the violin, or when I say we, Kotomi did, and we had to watch it like break down, like inside, but try not to show it. And now we're in class, so I have no idea what happens next. We have the unresolved thing of who was the stranger? Who's trying to make my my girl Kotomi like kind of sad? Because I don't like the sound of that. I want to protect my girls. Yep, I a plural form because I don't seem to have just one in particular, do I? Should have Tomio, but she hasn't come back for a while, has she? All right, ignoring that, continuing with the story. I gotta say, these past 6 episodes have killed me. I made them slightly longer because I'm into the story, but it's hard. I know I'm moaning and I shouldn't moan, but I actually had to have a power nap before this because literally, doing these episodes longer is hard. I put much more effort in my Clannad videos than most others. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm ready. Just as the bread lady is instructed, I obediently attend afternoon classes. To be exact, I sit in my chair like a serious-minded person. Yep, and then class ends. It was 1 second long. Well, for you it was 1 second long. After school, they yell at me plenty. Why? They've never yelled at you before. Why now? It's because of my escape during 4th... Oh, well, I guess. Well, it's just as long as we're there, then it's okay, even if you fucking fall asleep or some shit. Even if, you know, you blank out whatever the lesson was. Even though I'd love to know what the lesson is, but you won't fucking tell me. Okay, because I skipped it for a period. They threatened to expel me at the rate I'm going. Well, at least I increased my attendance, kind of recently. Just when I thought your attitude was starting to improve. I'm going to nod at each statement and stare out the window, really showing I care. Always a nice thing to do to people trying to care for my future, though. Yeah, I would admit, it's not like I've actually engaged with any of these teachers. I go to the drama club room and find the usual suspects there. But you know, I think I've been getting better. Yeah, I hope you've been getting better. Probably gonna have to listen to it again at some point. Too naive! You're so naive! I see that Kyo is trying to convince the stubborn Kotomi of something. Mrjacharles and Furukawa are both holding their breath while watching the other two. In the world of the straight man comedian, there isn't a single funny man. What? What are you talking about? McIntyre, Chris Rock... That other guy who made that curry joke once about being it's so fucking hot. I don't remember his name, but he was Scottish, I think. Hey, they exist. I don't know if they exist in the East, but they exist. Okay. That's why you only ever see the straight men wearing bow ties. No. I actually think bow ties are kind of not feminine. Well, maybe a bit feminine. But they're kind of, you know, elegant. That show a man cares about his appearance. Alright, whatever. And each one of them is watching vigilantly, waiting for the moment to strike with a violent retort. Now, if you mess up a line or say something stupid, what do you think will happen? You'll die, you get run over by a truck. What you talking about? What are you, stupid? Cut it out! I've had enough of you, what the hell? You've got a backhand chop from all directions, like it's Karate Kid 2. The weak ones die first, one by one. It's a harsh world like mating season in a penguin colony, dear lord. I mean, that's an interesting simile to make. Is it that bad for penguins? Oh god, how have I never asked this question before? I feel like this game's keeping me informed in all the need-to-know details. Alright, if someone like you wandered into that group, your weird personality would be enough to get you victimized. Is she now interested in being a comedian? Is this where this is coming from? I mean, it's ambitious, I'll give you that. Kotomi gulps. Playing the straight man is scary. The conversation with Kotomi has turned yet again into a solo performance by Kyo. I mean, it would do, everyone else is too shy to stand up to her. The topic is probably comedians to hell and back, and that sounds like a good little module to take in your university degree. This is just the beginning. After the hell with only retorters, there's a hell where every joke dies a horrible death. Yeah, well, that's classic British culture there. Trust me, I've heard horrible, horrible tales about that shit. That's a world in the grip of absolute zero, where even penguins can't survive. Hey, the narrator sounds like she's from the Discovery Channel. But there's actually an even scarier world. She starts whispering for dramatic effort. What is it? A world with no punchline. I mean, that's a bit of a weird thing I did there, but I was trying to be dramatic. Scary! How do we both... Okay, I guess we're trying to freak Katomi out a bit. Thank you! The two retorters finish the act out of fear! Okay. The funny man troupe doesn't understand what's going on. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. Where did this conversation even come from? What spawned it? Why does it exist? I don't know, that's the thing. Anyway, she points at Katomi's face. Even if you're reborn a million times, you'll never be able to put on a couple's comedy act. Manzai. Yeah, I imagine Manzai and couple's comedy act are more or less the same thing. I wonder who your partner's going to be, because if you're expecting Tomoya to do that, he might stand like at the very, 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 very left of the stage, somewhere over there, where you can't see my hand. But, well, you can have dreams, I suppose. Oni-chan, I think you're being too harsh. That's right, if we all help each other, we can... Even if you three joined forces, it's impossible. You can multiply by 0 as many times as you want, but it's still 0. I don't want to be a killjoy there. From where I'm standing, it sounds like you're saying really horrible things. Don't just stand over there egging me on. Katomi's growling. It appears her pride for the violin has generated some kind of aggression in her. Okay, more questions and answers. Katomi scowls and groans. A rare occurrence, you're telling me, even I spotted that. She must think she's making a face of pure rage. But it's only 99%, there's still that 1% impurity to think about. It's time for my last retort. I'll show you a great joke. A great joke by your standards isn't saying much. It's a joke I heard on TV the other day. It's very, very new. The milk fight killed on the crowd of high school girls. Is that really a sentence though? Are you sure? I don't think it is. It has the full stop and the capital letter. Doesn't sound natural. Doesn't roll off the tongue. What kind of TV are you watching? Cut the ball. Out with it. Okay, she stands up and moves toward everyone. I thought that was the joke. It was a very strange thing. She holds out her left arm as if preparing for a shot from a doctor. She points at the back of her left elbow with her right index finger. This bends. Turn. She bends her elbow. Looks like that's it. I mean, you moved. That's something comedians do. They do move. They kind of work their bodies to do things. But I think even fucking insects do that. Alright, cool. Yep. That was the joke. Yeah, I'm astonished as well. I never thought I could be that astonished. That was a new level of astonished for me. Don't ask me. Katomi looks down, her face red. Her shoulders start shaking violently. Okay. Looks like she's laughing so hard at her own joke that she can't breathe. Well, I suppose it counts as something. It's an expression of some... She's expressing herself. Alright, maybe I should try and step out of astonishment zone. That was painful. You and I are in entirely different kinds of pain. This bends. Turn. That's a relief. Ours bend too. Okay, maybe it didn't happen. Yeah. Don't check as if you're serious about it. This bends. Okay. The path to being a comedian is long and treacherous, and actually one of the few things that I think actually does take skill to do. Yeah. Cool, that's going to be in my nightmares tonight when I eventually go to bed. Dusk! The 5 of us walk down the slope. The daytime heat has dissipated and a comfortable breeze is blowing through the leaves. I was forced to carry everyone's bags on the first day, but I'm only carrying Kotomi's right now. Oh, because, you know, they're actually learning to look after themselves. Well, that's nice. I mean, maybe I'm that much of a gentleman. Maybe I'm actually that desirable now. They want to care for me. I don't know if they were just holding back, but this makes me feel even more embarrassed. We have a 3-day weekend starting tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about sandwich days and all that. I just don't know when they're meant to occur. Oh, yeah. Are you going anywhere, Okazaki-san? I'll probably be relaxing at home because I don't have a life. I completely forgot about the long weekend. Of course, I don't have any plans. What about you, Furukawa? Are you going on a trip or anything? No, I'll probably be at home. Oh, what about you, Fujibayashi? I don't have plans either. Are we all going to have a meeting and do something gay together? Are you going somewhere, Kotomi-chan? No. She shakes her head from side to side. I had a feeling she didn't have plans, but I don't feel great about being proven correct. I love how you comment on her and not, you know, everyone else. Because there is, like, other human beings out there, you know. Yeah, the same. So nobody here has anything to do. In that case, why didn't you ask me about my plans? That's a curious question. Fujibayashi is interrupted by Kyo, just as she's about to say something. If your sister doesn't have plans, why would you? We're not always together, you know. Huh? Oni-chan, are you going on a trip somewhere? The little sister asks, completely surprised. I'm not going anywhere. I was going to relax by myself. Okay, so you're the same as everyone else. There's importance in being asked, you cheap little fucking piece of food. Okay. Anyway, I'm starting to get used to this group. It's only been a week. That's it. It doesn't feel like, it fucking does not feel like a week. Not even a quick, not even a slow week. It feels like a year. Everyone else is caught off guard by that too. Oh, really? I feel like we've been together for much longer. Thinking back, a lot has happened. We ate lunch together. That was a good memory. We had a violin recital. That was a bad memory. We critiqued Kotomi's crappy jokes. And that was... Is that even a memory? It was so recent. This bends. There was never a dull moment, so I'm fine with it. Well, good for you. Someone is. Kotomi continues to ignore Kotomi bending and extending her elbow. You're right about that. I was never bored. I think lots of other stuff will happen in the future. Well, I mean, we've still got like 9 days. There's got to be like plenty packed in for us coming up. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I wish this after school time would last forever, but obviously, you know, time has to kind of go forward. Looking at the faraway sunset, Furukawa smiles softly. By the way, Furukawa, I was always meaning to ask, what is it? Do you remember that your club is the drama club? No. And here comes the trauma. Here comes the, I fucking fail at life. Why do I bother? Why did I come to exist? I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Brilliant. Beautiful. Fantastic. As my Greek colleague used to say at the old restaurant. Oh, okay, cool. Nice way to end that scene, I suppose. The next time we'll meet is Tuesday. The long weekend will be over really fast if you're lazy and don't do anything. Don't say ominous things like that, trying to make the most of your time off. Right back at you. Two idle people encouraging each other. Interesting way of encouraging, but okay. I noticed that Kotomi has been quiet for a while, probably something on her mind like, I don't know, dealing with her family during the time off. She's staring at the circle of friends gathered. Oh, okay, she's having a pleasant smiley face there. Well, that's always good. She seems happy and satisfied, but also regretful. She looks as if she has just finished a puzzle. Well, good for her if she has. Level complete. Go to the next one. Cut the rope. Do it. Come on, Kotomi. Where's your usual phrase? After saying that, she returns to her senses. Ryo-chan, see you next week. Yes, see you next week. I'll be looking forward to it. Nagisa-chan, see you next week. Kotomi-chan, see you next week. Kyo-chan, see you next week. Yeah, have a nice long weekend, okay? The usual exchange, the usual farewells. And then Kotomi and I are the only ones remaining at the bottom of the slope. Seems nice. Let's go. Super Mario. Okay. You're Italian now, I suppose. As we move forward, we walk a little closer together. Okay, gonna try not to be demonized there. And where does this lead? Where is this going? It doesn't take long to reach the usual street corner. The more friends Kotomi makes, the less time we have alone together. This is what I wanted, or this is what I wanted even, but it's also a little depressing. What, because you're going to lose all your friends because, you know, school has to end at some point. Here, I adjust my grip on the bag and hand it over to Kotomi. When she tries to take it, I can tell that she's frowning. Oh dear, oh no. What's wrong? Oh, does your hand still hurt? Well, there is that too. I forgot her hand actually got injured. A little, but it's getting better. Alright, don't force yourself too hard and get some rest. Yes. See you later. As I say that, I realize that Kotomi is staring at me. What could that mean? Tomoya-kun. Are you free during the break? I'm pretty sure I told everyone that I had nothing to do. Whatever, just keep going. Okay, if it's alright with you, I want the two of us to go somewhere during the break. Well, that's nice. Are we gonna get some decent scenery for once, or is it just gonna be the fucking town square again with the fucking arcade machine and shit? I can't help but stare at Kotomi, that strange human being. How could Kotomi, a shut-in library girl, be so outgoing? This isn't... I wouldn't really call this outgoing, but if you say so. I don't feel bashful at all. I'm actually touched. In layman's terms, I'm asking you out on a date. Oh, okay. Well, you really are interested then, aren't you? In archaic terms, it's a triest, maybe. In French, it's a rendezvous. In Italian, it's... You don't need to translate it into multiple languages. I know what you mean. Oh, okay, that's good. She gives a sigh of relief and quickly looks uneasy again. So, are you busy? How many times do I have to tell you that I'm free? Oh, okay, that's good. I don't know if that made you look more depressed or more, like, smug about it. She gives a sigh of relief but quickly looks uneasy again. But are you... Wait, just calm down for a sec. Okay, I'll try my best to calm down. Hard to tell just by looking at her, but she's really excited right now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Also, breathing is a sign of excitement, apparently. Give some Kotomi some time for our overheated brain to cool off. Maybe you restart Windows XP? Windows 98? Okay, I'm calmer now. So about my response, while being overwhelmed by a gaze full of tension and excitement, I answer her slowly. I'm free during the holiday too. Let's go somewhere together. Got it? Giving me question marks in this situation is terrible for a main character in a game. Really being self-aware here. I'm enjoying this. Oh! What I said to her finally sinks in. Well, it's a good thing there is a response time. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, really. I was just thinking about how we haven't gotten to spend any time together recently because, you know, I actually attended classes for you. Now, do you understand? Okay. She nods. Phew! She gives a big sigh of relief. I was very, very nervous. Well, I'm glad you plucked up the courage. She gives me her usual smile with a hint of bashfulness. I'll make lunch, as ever. Lunch, huh? That's fine, but I think somewhere like the park would be really crowded. Well, I don't mind the question marks here. I don't want her to get carried away and hurt her hand even more. When would be good for you? I can go anytime. Alright. Then let's put a day in between and set for the day after tomorrow, a Sunday. What are we going to do tomorrow then? How about 10 in the morning? Let's meet up at... If we meet somewhere crowded, we might not be able to find each other. Who knows what kind of witness Kotomi will pull? The only place we're both familiar with and will be able to during the break is... Oh, it's the town fucking square, isn't it? I know, how about... Oh, here! Well, it's different, I suppose. I point out the spot where we're standing. Okay, and we'll meet right here on Sunday, the day after tomorrow at 10 AM. I won't forget. I hope you fucking don't. She answers me earnestly, her hair fluttering and tinted by the dusk. Alright, we've got a date set up. And, right, what are we going to do Saturday? Is there anything to do? Should we even be alive right now? Because we're not doing anything with our lives. Well, you know what? Even if we've got something to do, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Because you know what? I kind of can't keep up these 25-minute episodes. It seems like a good place to end. Fresh day, fresh start in the next episode. It's going to be good. Don't know what it's going to be, but something's going to happen. We're going to exist. Imagine that. We can actually just exist in the moment. Anyway, if you want to play the game yourself, see if you can have a good time playing Clannad, there'll be a link in the description down below. Never done a double there, but I like that. That's cool. McDonald's. Alright, cool, great. Now I've made you hungry. Okay, go get your dinner then, you piece of shit. Without further ado, look up next time. See ya!